Hey there, sweetness. How goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything connective to this collective, that is beautiful. I invite you to take that ish with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You can just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages. Welcome, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get them likes up on your way in. Also, check your subscriber status. See if you are a homie, true and through. Much love, thanks, and appreciation to those that have and do. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. One big stoner, excuse me, for any and all coughs. Hi. I think I'm going to start with some handmade cards today. Get into the honey deck. Channeled messages, title after. We're going to find out together. What's the up? Thank you for joining Gypsy's High Tea. Now let's spill some, shall we? We shall. We have another deck mixed in here. I think that was all, but all right. Somebody whispers what the fuck to themselves at least a couple times a day. Somebody did something nefarious with some money, stole some, spent some, did something they were not supposed to with somebody else's money. For a minute, they thought it was funny. They thought it was going to be real fun, whatever they were trying to pull off. They thought there was going to be no consequence. It's almost like I'm getting an energy if somebody doesn't believe in spirit, they don't believe in God, they don't believe in Jesus, they don't believe in anything. So there's nowhere that they can be sent, you know. Karma can't get to them. They can't be put in a spiritual timeout, none of that, because they don't believe in any of it. This is one of them situations where just because they don't believe does not mean that it ain't real. Ouch. They about to find out. Somebody stole someone's inspiration. Somebody took somebody's like fucking golden egg, you know? And they think there's no consequence for that. Ay. They about to get a boot in the ass from spirit. Something that's about to happen to this person. This person that was willing to do, I mean, real shitty things to some real good people. There's going to be no medicine for the wounds that life gives them. There's going to be no cure for the consequence that they've brought upon themselves in the actions that they've taken against others. I'd be afraid for that to be my fate. I'd be very, very afraid. Okay. That took some turns. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thankful to see you all here. As we get an eyeball. Thankful to see you here. What? Somebody was wishing, has been, is wishing something really dark onto someone in the collective. Somebody's hoping things like, I just hope that homie fucking gets drunk and falls down the stairs. I hope that homie fucking has a heavy-ass bookshelf fall over on them. I hope that homie falls in a fire. It's because something comes real natural to you. Because you're the type of person that, like, spiritually, you deserve a round of applause. If this is for you, if somebody's wishing all this shitty shit on you, it's because you are the kind of person that just, your heart deserves a round of applause. And that pisses off people with no heart. Oh, it pisses them off to no end. Don't be afraid. It's like somebody sees you as a light. They want to take that light and chuck it down the stairs until it just goes bink and doesn't work anymore. They don't have that power. They don't have that ability. And I tell you, that pisses them off to the core too. Something about 7 on the timer when I looked. Also, there's something about cutting off all lanes of access to you. Something that you're doing intentionally and purposefully in regards to energies that would treat you like that, that have treated you like that. You're like, yeah, I forgive you, but I ain't trusting you twice. Bye. You forgive out loud and then you live out loud. I like it. All right. All right. Some of you guys may be getting some sun. If you're not, you may need to be. But also I'm getting something about a real sunny disposition coming your way. I like that. I like that. Something about shared microbiomes is important at this time. I'm starting to learn a little bit about it, but I feel like we can all learn more. Mod, I am not sure what that is. All right, on to a new deck. Let's check in with the mermaids. Let's see what the mermaids have to say today. Something about somebody is... For somebody, you've been trying to tear your way through a wall that stands between your heart and somebody else's. But they're about to start tearing it down from the inside. And that's going to help immensely. It's not just going to be you trying to get in from... Somebody's been trying to get to you, and they haven't been able to. But you figured out how to work from the inside out and let them in. I'm not sure, but I feel like we might have lost our reception here for a moment. It just told me I'm live, so sorry about that. I don't know if you guys missed anything. If so, I do apologize. You guys got 15, microcosm, seascape. I don't know what, this just made me think about the whole Gerald thing. You guys heard about that? The dolphins and the guy, the builder from Florida being dragged down into the ocean, supposedly. Something to do with building for the dolphins. This card just made me think of that. Microcosm, seascape. Storms are brewing o'er the quay, ships are tossing out to sea. Dark and dreary nimbus cloud forms a hard and heavy shroud. Oh, what turmoil rocks the waves, threatening men with early graves. But I can watch without alarm, and I know the scene means me no harm. A wide-eyed maiden with ivy-draped hair holds in her arms a glass orb enclosing a miniature seascape, complete with sailing ships. Although it appears a storm is rolling in, Our Lady knows she is safely on the outside of the carefully contained scene. I love this. I was going to say, it looks like her crown is wrapped in ivy. If you guys haven't noticed, so am I. I got ivy leaves all over me and all over the place. I love that. The divination message here is that you're out of harm's way. Someday soon you will bear witness to a traumatic event, but do not fear, you are safe. I felt this. I'm really actually thankful in the pit of my gut to be reading this because I felt this energy coming long before I ever pressed record. So let's find out. Although upsetting, the upcoming turmoil is removed enough from your person that you will not suffer directly. When the storm arrives, you may feel powerless, but accept that there is nothing you can do. Some things are outside of your control, and you simply have to stand by and watch them transpire. You're about to witness something. This draws my attention to a little sign that I have hanging in the background. It says, I also don't want to forget that you have a channeled song with that card. This energy is important. It's like a trinity of things. High off her, Tennessee Reaper. Okay. This card, she had to invoke the storm that was causing her harm. She summoned the thunder, unleashed the rain to cleanse her soul of all her pain. That's a quote by someone. I did not write that. I printed it out and hung it on the wall. But that feels really important for you guys. And that whole energy being fluid thing, you don't have to be a she for this to resonate. All right. I just feel the need to reiterate that. Wondering if what we may need for another message. I'm going to grab one from the light seers. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need to know today? I just heard keynotes. What's a keynote for the day? Flopping around. These ones are floppy today. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thankful to see you guys here. Hoo. And I broke stuff. Sorry, guys. That felt important to the message, though. I witnessed that happen. It seemed like it was going to be awful and destructive to me and all my things, and all of a sudden it just wasn't. Okay, anyway. That was a tree that fell, by the way. A whole fucking tree just fell on the desk into my weed tray. And I lifted it up and there's nothing. So there's a lot to be said there. Two of Cups to the Judgment. Something about you've been through hell and back. Now you're at the other side of back. What you gonna do with it? Two of Cups can come to speak of romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection and cooperation, union, sometimes marriage, duality, and love consciousness. Again, that's pulling my thoughts back to sharing your microbiome with the people that you share your you with. If you don't know about it, maybe you should. When you share your joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of the like-hearted. Sometimes it signifies the beginning of a new friendship or business partnership, while at other times it marks a profound romantic union. I feel like there's a trinity. A trinity. I keep getting that word. It's going to be three things coming together. This perfect pairing of matched souls has the potential to develop into the magical and intoxicating entanglement of twin flames, or the merging of paths that will be forever united or changed as a result. If you are single, look for the arrival of a profoundly passionate and devoted lover. Are you putting enough energy into your relationships? How you see yourself as one half of a committed pair will deepen and shift as the effervescent magic of the Two of Cups bubbles into your life. This sacred reflection will intermingle spirit, emotion, love, harmony, and balance. That's 5 things, not just 3. The affirmation with this card: I thrive in partnerships and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. You can tell them that I've been through hell and back, but I'm home and I'm grown. That Judgment card, number 20. When the heat is on, I fire back in this cold world. I love it. Self-realization and understanding, spiritual awakening, redemption, knowing your motives and your heart to be true, total transparency, a glorious unveiling of spirit. You've judged others and have been judged yourself, and you're awakening to the understanding that the only approval that really matters is your own. Are you doing your best with others and with yourself? It's time to shed any negative facades, drop the masks behind the masks. It may feel risky, yet this profound act of self-acceptance will unleash your absolute essence. You are light, shadow, matter, and consciousness, and you are a miracle. Why then do you keep your true nature hidden away from the world? There's no way to really understand your full potential until you're open and honest with your own heart, without judgment. To expand and evolve requires this colossal forgiveness of the self. Forgive your beautiful soul. Accept your beautiful heart. As you do, you consciously answer the call of your highest self, and the vastness of your horizon will make itself available to you. The affirmation with this one: hello, essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. If you claim that, leave a sunshine or a light bulb. Back to where we were talking, where it said it's time to shed any negative facades, drop the masks behind the masks. That is the energy that I was feeling when I was talking about being trapped behind walls and, trying to get in and out from insides out and outside in, all that stuff. That's that energy, okay? With this self-acceptance thing, I was getting an energy of that shared microbiome again, which is gut. It is bacteria. It is the things that make us up. It's our cells and organisms and all that, okay? I'm getting for some, it's like your gut was made up of everybody else's guts. Your microbiome was made up of something from everybody else, everywhere else. There's been this centering and anchoring in the maintenance of the self, the gut, the instincts. It's coming together with the self. And back to that absolute essence, light, shadow, matter, consciousness, and you're a miracle. It brings my mind's eye back to where I said the thing about you're a ball of light and somebody just wants to throw it down the stairs and break it. Make sure that somebody's not you. Some of you, that's what you do to yourselves because that's what's always been done to you. That's in that same idea of your microbiome being made up of somebody else's essences. It's time for other people's thoughts, opinions, feelings about you to not even be your fucking business. Because Spirit's not going to let it negatively affect you the way that these people would love for it to. You can negatively affect you if you so choose, or you can hold on to a sunny disposition that's either right at your doorstep, sitting in your lap, right in your hands, or it's on its fucking way. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being here. Until we speak again, my dears, my dears.